Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Troggler TV. And yeah, people, man, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Smash the likes up, guys, man. Listen, on the road to 400 subscribers, man. Big up everyone. I say this every video, every stream. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on your way in. Hit the like button. And yeah, man. Listen. We're here, man. Here to talk about more football. Here to talk about more transfer news. What's going on? Everything involved around Arsenal. And listen. It's been quite a few interesting few days, you know. I mean, Leroy Sane today again linked. We're going to talk about mbeumo, obviously the news that come out earlier, the big bomber, as people like to call it, the word bomber. And then obviously the transfer window opened on Monday. Listen, I was meant to stream yesterday and I didn't stream on Monday. I've been busy. Yesterday, I was out with some of the fam, helping, just helping the family out, sorts of busy out, so I didn't have time to stream. And then Monday, didn't have time, busy again. So yeah, but listen, people, we're here now, but make sure you guys smash the like button on your way in. And yeah, man, listen, it's an interesting few days for Arsenal. You know, the transfer window has been up and down. We spoke about Sesko already, Gyökeres, other news regarding players, etc. And yeah, obviously there was a bit of news that come out earlier by a guy on Twitter called Dean James AFC. One of these accounts, he's, I don't know if he's reliable, but he probably is, but I don't know. But he basically tweeted out, I would say about nearly an hour ago now, saying that apparently Victor Gyökeres has agreed to join one of the England Premier League clubs. Now, if that is true, because let's be honest, I'm not going to believe that until Fabrizio or David Ornstein put out a bomber about that. I'm going to wait. If there's any news about that and that is true, then boy, I can't lie. Then yeah, but if it is true, it's likely probably going to be Arsenal or Chelsea if that is true. Only if that's true. If it's not true, then fine. But if it is true, let's be honest, it's probably going to be Arsenal or Chelsea who he's agreed with, yeah. And if anyhow we let Gyökeres go to Chelsea, I'll be fuming. Sesko and Gyökeres are there as our options who we want to look at. I want Sesko, as we all know. Just bring the striker in, and later on in the stream we're gonna go through Arsenal's lineup potentially could be next season regarding transfers. And if we do get Victor Gyökeres, then it'll be amazing. But yeah, so the transfer window opened. It's been, like I said, it's been a hectic few days for Arsenal. You know, more news keeps heating up every day about Sesko and Gyökeres, who's going to be the next one, like the next striker, and who's going to be like. It's heating up every day. It's getting more and more interesting between the clubs, you know, over this Gyökeres thing. Everyone just wants to know who's going to get the deal done first, who's going to get Gyökeres, who's going to get Sesko. We have to wait and see what happens. I personally do think, yeah, if we don't get Gyökeres, then it's definitely going to be Sesko. I still have this weird feeling it's going to be Sesko, but you guys already know my opinion on this. You guys already know I want Gyökeres. Like, we have a ready-made team. I've said it already lots of times on streams, videos, who I'd want in my squad. And right now, with a team like Arsenal, who have been in title races, well, obviously apart from this season though, because Liverpool won the league. Let's be honest, they were the best team, but we didn't keep the pressure on them. Every time Liverpool dropped points, we dropped points. Yeah, and we just can't capitalize. And we're missing that top number 9 up front. And I know people are going to use excuses about injuries and stuff, but not me. Listen, I know injuries were excuses, but in the summer window and January transfer window is the chance to strengthen your team, bring in more depth and quality. And we just haven't done that over the last few seasons. Like, again, this season, who was it? Stern on loan, Calafiori, Moreno. Obviously, we got Timber from last season. This season, come back from ACL injury and played the full season. And, you know, he's been brilliant. And now he's had to get another surgery again, Timber. And hopefully he'll be back. Hopefully, apparently he should be back by pre-season, hopefully, according to Arsenal. That's what they came out and said this week, that they're hoping to get Timber back by pre-season. So yeah. But yeah. And so this Sesko and Gyökeres thing, like I said, it's starting to heat up. Hopefully we see more news about this, over the next few days. Hopefully we see about Gyökeres and who Arsenal will get. I'm hoping that it will, it will just, we'll get an answer soon. And the other thing I want to talk about now is Bryan Mbeumo. Now, obviously, he's been linked to a move to Arsenal. A massive news dropped on Monday regarding him linked to Arsenal. Man United were in the race, allegedly. We are in for him as well. I like Mbeumo. I really do rate him. Like, I think what he's done since he's been in the Prem playing for Brentford, him and Wissa are absolute ballers. But Mbeumo, I rate. 25 years of age, brilliant. When I saw the link that we were linked to him, I was like, all right, cool, good. But we have an issue here. If we did bring Bryan Mbeumo in, would he want to come to Arsenal and be a backup? No, let's be honest. No, why would he want to come to Arsenal and be a backup? Who wants to be a backup coming to another big club? And him going to United, right, is still annoying at the same time. But we need to find a wingers that actually want going to be backups there. Because let's be honest, even if Bryan Mbeumo still came to Arsenal, even if we did get him, just pretend. Say if we did get Bryan Mbeumo and there was a here we go today. Let's be honest, does he still start ahead of Saka? We'll probably say yeah. He on form so far in the last 2 seasons, the way how he gets goals in. Does Arteta start him? Maybe, but I don't think he gets ahead of. I don't think he gets ahead of Saka. I'll be real. I really don't think Mbeumo gets ahead of Saka. I feel like Saka is still a good player on his day. On his day, if Saka's on his day, then yeah, it's peak for a lot of teams. If Saka's on his day, so yeah, it's an interesting one for Bryan Mbeumo. But the news come up today that he has chosen Manchester United. The race was between Man United, Newcastle, Arsenal, and Tottenham. We all wanted him, and it came out today, dropped a bomber, that he has decided to go to Manchester United. Hey, big up Jordan in the chat. Yo, big up, bro. Big up Jordan, man. Big up Jordan every time. Yeah, the news come up today that he has chosen Manchester United. Now, this is a bit of a mad one, I'm not going to lie. He's chosen to go to a club where, listen, they're still one of the biggest clubs in England. Obviously, Liverpool winning their 20th title has made them technically the biggest club now in England. So, but Man United they're still one of the biggest clubs in England. Man United, like, honestly, Mbeumo, yeah, I'm going to be real, and Cunha, I'm going to say this right now, I feel like they've made a mistake. Now, listen, I'm not going to write off. It's still good signings for Manchester United, yeah. But I feel like going to Man United, and I know Man United still have Paul, because they're still one of the biggest clubs in England. But I still don't know how they could go to Manchester United right now. Cunha, I don't know what he's seen in their club right now. They've been his 17th all season. Last game of the season, they want to show up and give their fans something to cheer about against Villa. And I felt sorry for Villa because I'm like, Villa deserved to get Champions League football. On that last day when Man United beat them, yeah, they got a bit robbed. The Morgan Rodgers thing as well. But they just had a poor season, and in Mbeumo, and they both chosen to go to Manchester United. Okay. But I find that strange because don't you man want to play Champions League football? I know even without Champions League football for Manchester United, they can still attract players, yeah, to go to their club, because still at the end of the day, it's Manchester United. Like that, they're such a big club. Most Premier Leagues, 13 Premier League titles, 20 league titles. It's mad. But I just don't know what you see in their project right now, where they're going. Maybe we have to wait until next season to see what Ruben Amorim does, but I don't know how Mbeumo could choose United right now. Like, generally, I don't know how. I don't know what he sees in their club, and I'm just being honest. I literally don't know. I don't know what he sees in their team. So, yeah. But mbeumo, I do like him. I do like him. If we did bring him in to be a backup and he actually didn't mind it, then I would have been like, all right, cool. But let's be honest, though, if we did bring mbeumo in, yeah, would he want to come here and be a backup? No, probably not. So yeah. The other news I want to talk about as well. Leroy Sane. Now we've probably all seen it today. Leroy Sane is heavily linked with a move to Arsenal. Now, what I find funny about this Leroy Sane thing, right? Is that for the last, I'd say, few seasons, for the last two, I think for the last 2-3 seasons now, we keep getting linked to Sane in the not in the January transfer window, summer window. Every time when the season ends, this happened the last three to 2 seasons now. Sane keeps being linked to Arsenal. Now, I feel like the links come because Arteta is our manager and he used to work with Pep years ago, back in like 2016 when Sane was playing there and stuff like that. The 16 to 17 season. I wouldn't be surprised, yeah. I'm not surprised as if Mikel Arteta is interested in Leroy Sane. Like, let's be honest, yeah, they have a good relationship at City. I do like Sane, but I feel like does he get injured a lot? Not really, but I feel like we should probably be going for maybe a winger that's a bit more younger and has a bit of experience. I'd say maybe about 23, 24 maybe. Because Arsenal, we are linked with a dozen of left wingers so far. Sane, Rafael Leao. I wish Arsenal, if we were that serious, I wish we would have put the money down for Kvaratskhelia. Imagine if we bought in Kvaratskhelia and he played, because he's one of the business right now, Kvaratskhelia. Imagine if we bought him, Kvaratskhelia, playing for our team on the left wing. And then we had, I don't know, Gyökeres up front and a Saka on the right. Cooking. Our attack. We're eating, man. We're eating. But, yeah, we're linked to a dozen left wingers. Now, Leroy Sane, again, like, if we did sign him, I wouldn't be against it. But I can't lie, right now, I'm not feeling him. I'm not going to lie. I feel like we should be going for a left winger that has a bit more quality. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Leroy Sane or anything, but I feel like Arsenal should be looking at left wingers, yeah. Like I said, have a bit of experience, yeah, and that has a bit younger. Because yes, I know sometimes you need experience, but do we look at how long would how is Leroy Sane still the same player as he was years ago, back in his prime when he was playing under Pep and stuff like that, scoring all those great goals? Probably not, people would say, but it happens in football. So yeah, but if we did sign him, I wouldn't be against it. I wouldn't complain, but it'd be interesting. So let me share my screen with you guys now because I want to talk about this because I want to talk about our team next season and stuff like that because Arsenal, yeah, with this club, right, they love to do things, yeah, that probably no one would ever think of from this club. So Arsenal, right, yeah, this is probably next season, right? Can you not see this, yeah? Can you not see? And let me know in the chat if you lot can see. Skipped. Can you not see, yeah? Cool, yeah, you lot can see. So, yeah, here. Raya. Let's be honest. He's gonna be the goalkeeper. Left back. Lewis Skelly. If my Timber. Saliba. You got. I've got to put the E. Why not put A? Lewis. Skelly. What? You can't. You got Lewis Skelly here. So that the defense would be the same. I wouldn't expect any change next season. Looking to the midfield now. This is the way how I see it. I know Thomas Partey is still an important player, but this is how I thought it's going to be. Odegaard. Odegaard here. 10 again. You got Rice. Rice. What? So you're telling me Zubimendi's not on here? That's crap. I was about to say. It's got Zubimendi. That's the midfield that I think Arteta will go with next season. Yeah. I just feel like it's surely he goes with that midfield. Surely. There's no other way. I don't know what else Mikel Arteta does next year. Like I just honestly sometimes, man. Big up Red, man. Big up Red in the chat. Red RD, man. Hey, go subscribe to him, man. Big up in the chat, bro. So that's the midfield I see Arteta probably going with next season. Now, this is the interesting part. The strikers options now, because, boy, Sesko and Gyökeres, who do we get? For now, I'm gonna put Sesko because he's the likely one Arsenal probably gonna land, and the left wing. If we do get Sane, I think he starts. You know, if we do bring him in, I think he does start ahead of Martinelli. So I'm gonna put Sane only for now, and then obviously Starboy. Okay. That's literally the team. I see Arteta going with. Oh my days! I've got to put the squad name in. Just put Arsenal for now. But yeah, I can't lie. That team sure does look disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. Sane thing. We have to wait and see what happens. You go with, yeah, an interesting, a very, very interesting lineup there. Very, very interesting. But yeah, because let's just deep it like this, right? Yes, I know we got Thomas Partey. We got other players that can play in that 8 role where Rice has to play. I would love to see Declan Rice probably back into the 6 next season. But let's be honest, we got Zubimendi there and Partey that can play in the 6. So Declan Rice will just continue roaming as the 8 because that's where Arteta has been playing him mostly, and he's actually been doing good there. You look at all the other positions again. Going back to the Sane thing, yeah, it's not just Sane. Rafael Leao, I've said it already. Rodrigo, who we linked with from Real Madrid, even though he's been playing on the right, he prefers to play on the left. He's a left winger. There's options there for Arsenal. We're definitely not going to get Rodrigo now because it's just come out over the last few days that he does not want to go to he literally come out and said now he must stay at Real Madrid. He's feeling it now, and yeah. Let me send the link. You put that in the chat. Put that there, the link if anyone wants to join, have their say. But yeah. Yeah, so going back to Rafael Leao, like again, with Rafael Leao, right? I do like Rafael Leao, but my issue is, yeah, his work rate. I do have a bit of a problem with his work rate, right? Because, right, Rafael Leao, yeah, when he goes forward and stuff, he looked deadly. Like I remember years ago when he was young coming through, I feel like everyone thought, yeah, this guy could be special over the next few years. I thought it was good, but he hasn't lived up to the expectations. Let's be honest. Rafael Leao, I'm going to say failed, but he just hasn't hit the hype as everyone thought it was going to be. And my problem with Rafael Leao, if we get him right, players need to track back. Like I say it for a while, yeah, tracking back, and sometimes, yeah, you got to track back. If you lose the ball, track back, help your defense. I feel like his work rate to get back and help and defend it is poor for me. I just feel like, he just better going forward. But when we need help, probably tracking back and going to defend and stuff, yeah, he's just not here for it. And his work rate is a bit lazy. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen enough, and I've watched Rafael Leao lots of times. Even when he's on international duty for Portugal, I say the same thing as well. I've said it for years. I say the same thing all the time. Like, you got to have some work rate there in your game. And Rafael Leao, he's one of those players that sometimes I just feel like I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't think he's a bad player. I just think he's a bit lazy on the ball. I'm gonna be honest. I just think he's lazy at times. So yeah, but it's an interesting one for me. So, but yeah, Rafael Leao needs to soon take a look at himself, because I just feel like right now he's one of those players that I just think is definitely a bit lazy for me. Hold up, guys, give me a sec. Wow. Right there. Cool. Let me just pin that in the chat for you lot. There you go. Pin the link if anyone wants to come on, have their say. But yeah, so like I said, the link is there, chat. I pinned it. If anyone wants to come on, have their say, have your say quickly, for I'll go soon. I've got to get up early tomorrow for college. But yeah, it's like I said, going back to Rafael Leao, his work rate needs to improve, and yeah, that's another thing. Leroy Sane again, but I'll give it to Rafael Leao though. To be fair, he does stay fit a lot, but like I said, his work rate does need to improve. I think if we are going to risk bringing Rafael Leao to the club, it's you got to be careful. I feel like you have to be careful. You really do. You have to be careful because say if we do risk it and bring him and his work rate is just absolutely crap, as I said already, then yeah, I'm not willing to risk it and bring in a player that's work rate is poor. And then if it does, and then if he flops at the end of the day, then he flops. Simple as that. So yeah, but yeah, we Arsenal just need to make we get the right players in, and I've already said it already. Like obviously, I do want Arteta to be sacked. I've backed him for the last 5 years since he's been here. I never wanted Emery to be sacked in the first place. All the way back in 19, I just felt like he was still a winner at the time. I just did when he got sacked. I already said it. Even because this is weird. Because when did I start doing YouTubing? I think I started doing YouTubing in like not 2 seasons ago. So not this season, last season when. That's when I proper fully committed to YouTube because I was going to start my channel all the way back in 2020, but I just didn't have time to focus on schools, GCSEs and stuff. And then yeah, but back then when we had Unai Emery in charge, I didn't want him to be sacked. Unai Emery, I rated the guy. I really did. I rated him. Like why would I want him to be sacked when I rated him? Because I knew how good he was, but it was just some of the players that we had in the squad were just a bit crap. So. Yeah, well, half of the players, we still had Aubameyang, all by my striker, but ever since he went to Chelsea, I lost a bit of love for that guy. So yeah, but it's mad, it's crazy. So yeah, but like I said, going back to Arteta now as well, this summer window is massive again. He's under huge pressure. If he doesn't win something, if we bring in all these players, like I said again, you bring in a Sesko or a Gyökeres, then I don't know, a Sane, a Leao, a Rodrigo, Zubimendi's coming in. We're looking at if we go get another quality left back, because remember Zinchenko is leaving, Kieran Tierney's going back to Celtic. These are things Arsenal need to start remembering and looking at because we're gonna probably I wouldn't say we're gonna go through a crisis, but like I said, Arteta needs to look at the squad carefully and identify who he needs now because I feel like in the next few days we could see here we go for one of the strikers. I feel like this Sesko thing and Gyökeres thing, I feel like we're going to see hopefully by Friday or maybe Thursday if this deal is progressing, or if we do hear a here we go this week for one of the strikers. I'm hoping that it'll either be maybe like Friday or Saturday, or maybe even earlier, maybe a Thursday, because we need to get the striker situation sorted. All I'm seeing every day from on Twitter accounts, this is nearly close. Like today we saw something about Victor Gyökeres talking to his old teammate. Yes, telling Victor Gyökeres, I don't know if you lot saw it, but it's on social media. It was all over, it was on Twitter and stuff. One of whoa. Let me just before I start talking again, let me just plug my charger in on my laptop. Whoa. Don't die on me, boy. Not tonight when I'm live for the people, man. You're not dying on me tonight. No way. You're not dying on me tonight. Alright, cool, there you go. There was a tweet that come out earlier saying that Perez was today, literally, and he was like, yeah, I will. So that is true. And like I said at the start of the stream, I literally just told you guys as well that an art journalist called Dean James. I wouldn't say he's a journalist. I'd say maybe he looks like he has connections to Arsenal, and it's turned out. What happened here? What's happening here? Oh, okay, there we go. I'm back. It's turned out that apparently he's agreed something with a Premier League club, a Premier League English club, one of the Premier League clubs. Now, like I said at the start of the stream, if that is true, it's probably going to be either Chelsea or Arsenal. It could be Liverpool because they just won the league, but let's be honest, I don't think it is Liverpool. I don't think this Gyökeres thing has anything to do with Liverpool. I'm going to be honest. They're smuggling around for Ekatike, and we're looking at players like this. So yeah, but I just want to see movement by Arsenal over the next few days. Hopefully, we see some transfer movement. But yeah, but guys, let me know in the comments down below. I'm probably gonna end the stream in the next 5 minutes. So yeah, but yeah, guys, remember, link is in the chat. If you guys want to come on and have your say quickly with me, see it pinned. So yeah, if you want to come quickly, have your say, have a quick chat before I come off, then yeah, how about it? Yeah, I just want to know your opinions, you know. Guys, also that I want to bring up Joao Hato from Ajax. Joao Hato is another one. And guys, make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribing, man. On the road to 400 subs, man. Come on, man. Keep smashing the like button, man. I really do. It helps the channel grow. Helps my channel get seen more. And yeah, keep subscribing and share the content, man. And guys, like I just said again, the link is in the chat. It is in the chat. It's pinned there. If you guys want to come on, have your say quickly before I go, have your say. So yeah, but yeah, going back to the transfer thing now, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. It will be interesting. Sting. So yeah, it will be interesting. So yeah. Joao Hato, I've spoken about him from Ajax a few times. Another good young player who Arsenal are interested as a potential left back option. You know, because we got Lewis Skelly, Calafiori, and I'm gonna say this right now. I don't see Calafiori playing as much left back next season. I feel like Arsenal, if we do bring in we looks like we probably will be signing Zubimendi whenever he's doing his medical and stuff like that. It looks like we're getting a striker. We need to sort out another right winger to cover for Saka. But we got Ethan Nwaneri that can play that, and Ethan Nwaneri can play in the 10 as well. But I just feel like Arsenal next season as well. I think we do have to look at another left back. I just feel like Arteta won't proceed with Calafiori, and he better deliver with this team next season. Like I said, if it's Gyökeres, Sesko up front, and I'm going to say this right now, this Sesko signing, yeah, the amount of money that we're paying for him as well, by the way. The news that was coming out a few days ago that apparently it was around 92.5 million. Are you mad for a striker that's doing it in the Bundesliga? But what's he actually done so far, Sesko? Yes, he's an up-and-coming striker. And then obviously reports came out again a few days ago later saying, that 92.5 million, like apparently news wasn't true. I knew it wasn't. I had a feeling that was not true because there's no way on earth Arsenal are paying 92.5 million for a striker that's barely done it in the Bundesliga. I'm not trying to be rude to you, Sesko, but let's be honest. Has he done it? No. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna say it again one more time. Keep hitting the like button and subscribe, guys, man. Listen, there's 7 of you in here, so surely we can get the likes up. Keep subscribing to the channel, and yeah. And guys, like I say, before I go in the next few minutes, what do you call it? Links in the chat are pinned. If you want to come on and chat to me quickly, have your say. What's your thoughts on Arsenal so far? Their transfer window, and yeah, but yeah, pick up Kieran Fletcher in the chat. Pick up Kieran. Gyökeres is better than Sesko. Yes, bro. Listen, 100%. Gyökeres is better. Like I have like bro. That's not even like that's it's just nothing to say about that. Like my problem with the Sesko thing is that I've said it already. Yeah, if we do bring him in, yeah, because this is Arteta's man again. Arteta's being backed again. Like Andre Berta's come in. He wants Gyökeres. Arteta wants Sesko. like I said, I was talking about this a few days ago. Then there was a whole mix-up saying that apparently Arteta doesn't mind which striker we get now. Then apparently Arteta, there was more reports not last week coming out saying apparently Arteta doesn't mind who we get now. So like, I'm thinking about like, okay, so who do we want then? Who? Like, come on, man. And so, yeah, but yeah, man. Listen, Kieran, big up to yourself, man. I already no doubts Gyökeres is better. It's obvious that Gyökeres is better, man. He's played in England before. Listen, I know it's a championship, but he knows England. He's played in England before. He was actually played for Brighton. He played for Coventry. Obviously, left, went Sporting, and made a massive household name for himself. And I just think that Arsenal should be just going all out for Sesko right now, because we desperately need for a striker. And I feel like the chances that we create, I think Sesko, not Sesko, Gyökeres, I mean, would probably bag most of them. Like, I'll give you a perfect example. Wolves away this season, yeah? When we played Wolves away, 1-0, Calafiori nicked the winner. Look how many chances, yeah, it got put on the plate for 29, Kai Havertz, yeah? And he missed about 4 sitters. We probably should have been like 3-4-0 up in that first half when we went to Molineux. We should have cleaned the game up in that first few minutes. The chances that we created for Havertz was a joke, and the amount of misses he done was a joke. So I think if we bring in a striker like Gyökeres, Kieran Fletcher, I feel like Gyökeres does take us to another level in our attack, but I feel like, yeah, we still got to bring in that left wing option. I know some people are saying they don't think the striker position. I've seen like rival fans say that they think that the left wing position is more important. I don't think it is. I know Martinelli. Listen, Martinelli's my guy. I was hyped. Listen, when he first came through, I thought this guy's future was going to be done, but I can't lie. 2 seasons ago, he has been the same. He hasn't hit the same expectations. 15 goals a season in the 22 to 23 season when we were close to winning the league, when we bottled it. That season, he was cooking, cleaning. He was on smoke, getting goals, like 15 goals max, just like Odegaard. And yeah, so I wouldn't say a left wing is the massive priority. I still think the striker is, because the amount of chances we put in for us, Kai Havertz when he's playing up front for us, is a joke. And the amount of misses as well is a joke. So yeah, he definitely needs to improve. And Arsenal, we definitely need to, look at that as well, because we definitely need to upgrade in that strike, in that 9 role. So yeah, Gyökeres is there, Sesko is there, but like I said, I'd rather more lean towards Gyökeres. Like, again, proven, broken records in, yes, the Portuguese league, but he still broke a massive record. What is it, 90 plus goals in all comps this season? It's mad, bro. It's crazy. It's mad. But yeah, and then obviously I want to talk about the Morgan Gibbs-White thing. Now, those news came out. It might be old news, but I still want to update you guys. There's still transfer rumors around Arsenal. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming out about Arsenal over the next few days. Well, transfer window's open, because the amount of players that they're going to be linking us with it's mad. I'll tell you that right now. So yeah. Well, listen, people, I'm going to end the stream in 1 minute when we get to 40. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, people. And listen, Gyökeres or Sesko, who do you guys want? If you let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure and guys, like I said, keep smashing the likes, man, on the video, man. Please, I really do appreciate it. And yeah, man, people, listen, that's another transfer show wrapped up there. Late vibes, man. Listen, busy. I'll probably be live. Listen, I'm probably gonna be doing these every day, mostly. Late, whatever. I have time. Go live. If any Arsenal news comes out, then yeah, I'll be live again. So yeah. But listen, people, take care. Peace out. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. You guys know the thing. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, X, whatever people want to call it. Trog on the TV, all 3 socials. You man know the thing. And yeah, my people, big up for watching the late night show. And yeah, man, people, listen, stay safe. Peace up. And I'm out, blood. Peace out.